Hey, so it's a Friday morning here in Muscat, Oman. So Fridays are actually the first day of the weekend for us here. Only weekend training session we're on our way to, so I'm coaching our top squad this morning along with a select few of our masters. I've got my dad here visiting, so he's going to be training as well. He does a little bit of master swim back home. He's going to probably get absolutely ruined this morning, so that'll be fun to watch. Afterwards, the plan is that we're going to do some suit testing, or I'm going to do some suit testing anyway, so I'll warm up a little bit, try on some suits I've not yet worn in a race, and just go through sort of a testing procedure. So it's just gone 6:30, train starts at 7, get there at 7:15 for 7 o'clock start. Yeah, 2-hour session, and then I'll have a little hop in the pool myself. So coaching's done for the morning. I've just slipped in, had a little warm up, and I'm going to first test out the Aquarius My Skin Sensation Jammer. I've not actually tried these on just yet, so I'm putting them on for the first time. The first thing I like to do with a suit to test it is when it's brand new, I like to race something. Sometimes I'll do that in a meet, sometimes I'll do that sort of in a more training setting like I am now. So I'm going to race 100 fly, got a pool to myself, it's always nice. I'll just see how I feel off the blocks of course, how my hip position feels in the water, how it feels coming off the turns. And then after I've recovered from doing 100 fly a little bit, I'll do some more specific stuff in the water, just to get a little bit of a feel again, how it performs and how it makes my body feel, which is of course most important when you're looking for performance of a tech suit. I've got the suit on, they wear them quite easily. I used it in the My Skin IO model, I used a size 24. They said they've sent me a 26 in the Sensation, which being completely honest, seems a little bit big for me. The bottom of the suit, got my knees here, it's a little bit loose, and the seams a little bit loose around the groin here. But we'll give it a go. I'm going to wear my normal race setup of the Swans race cap and the Arena Cobra Ultra Swipe goggles. I've done my 100th fly now. Unfortunately, I don't have a video because my dad filmed me before I got on the blocks and as I finished the race. So no footage me actually doing the 100 flying these. But what I like to do now is just a few tests of feel, not on the race conditions of course. So first thing I like to do is just a push and glide. Just see how my body position feels in the water really. The suit's quite water repellent, you almost feel like it's giving you a little bit of an extra push from the water. I would say that so I'll just go push and glide now and just sort of see how far I go, and just, you know, if the suit pull me up, bring my hips up, to get in line my body position, that sort of thing. So after that, what I generally do is I'll like to practice a couple of turns. On certain suits, especially the ones with the tape inside, really have a snap off the wall, so you feel like you're spring loaded and you surge the ball a little bit better. Obviously this doesn't have tape inside this suit, but I still like to see what sort of push off I get, how the flip top feels. And again, how my underwater phase feels outside of a race feels like you're concentrating a little bit more in opposed to just going fast. So as I rarely race anything outside of butterfly and freestyle, what I find it good to do when I come in practice in the suit is try some different strokes and see how the mobility feels and the suitability is for some stuff like backstroke and breaststroke. So what I generally do is I'll swim a little bit of easy breaststroke, get a feel for it, and then I might do a 15 or 25 fast breaststroke, again see if there's any restriction. So to start off I swim a little bit of easy breaststroke, you can see how the kick feels really. And now I'll go a little bit fast breaststroke. And lastly we'll do a little bit of backstroke. Try not to judge my breaststroke and backstroke too hard, they aren't strokes I race really. I haven't for a good 4 or 5 years, so I don't do much speed stuff, I'm not the best at them, but I think it's good for you to test the suits on some strokes. But even though I don't race, I can still get a bit of a feeling for them. So, also one quick thing that's always quite nice to look at is after you actually get out of either a race in a new suit or the suit being submerged for a longer period of time, actually how wet the suit is after. So while in my normal videos I've shown myself pouring some water over the suit, generally any new suit will be quite hydrophobic and just sort of cool up and rinse off. When you've actually been submerged, some suits still manage to get out foam dry, whereas others hold on to water a lot more. And as you can actually see, this suit is actually pretty much soaked through. There's no sort of water running off it. You can feel the water in it, and it is clearly a wet suit. It's not dry in the slightest. So that always shows me that it's not the most hydrophobic suit or water repellent suit. And like others, like the Mizuno, the new Speedo, the new, or most of the Arena carbon suits, you get out, and especially when they're brand new, they are foam dry as you sort of walk off deck. But these, myself, which are about a total of 100 metre race and another sort of 200 metres, just testing it out, and it is, yeah, soaked through. So I'm not been in the pool any longer than, say, a 400 metres event. So, done all the testing for the Aquarius suit. Next up on the agenda today is this. I'm just going to have a little bit of a play with this one actually, because it's now a discontinued suit. You may have seen me talk about it on my Instagram page. It's the Rocket Science Sport Boo 2 suit, and it really is quite a crazy suit actually. It feels unlike any other suit material I've ever tried, so be curious to how it feels in the water. I'm not going to do another 100 because I'm knackered, but I will go a 50 in this. That's my Friday morning done. I tried the Rocket Science Sport for 250s, as you would have seen by this point. Actually was surprisingly fast this morning. I went on Dad's time in 24.8 on the first one, which is actually under my PB, and then 25.3 on the second one, which is like PB plus 0.2, and I had a sneaker breath on the second 25 due to fatigue. So generally felt quite good. The suit was alright. Weird suit actually. I'm not going to do a full review on that one because it's discontinued, but it doesn't feel like any other, like I said, fabric that I've worn before. It looks almost plasticky, but it's quite almost like meshy and almost rough to the touch, and definitely a weird material. It absorbed a lot of water as well. It definitely was not as water repellent as others. Absorbed a lot when I got out, so both suits weren't very hydrophobic today, but had a little bit more compression and tightness than the Aquarius did this morning. I wouldn't say it's a world-class suit, but definitely better than the current Rocket Science Orbit 2, that's obviously a much cheaper model. So it was an okay suit. Obviously you can't get it anyway, but I thought it was alright. And obviously I was swimming fast this morning, but generally it was just swimming fast, which is always good. So Dad actually trains twice a week back in the UK, just hour sessions with a Masters Club local to him. Competes a bit. He only took it up since I swum, and just as a bit of fun. When he comes and visits us, we get him in with our Master Squad quite a bit. So this was actually his 5th session of the week. 1 hour session, 3 hour-and-a-half sessions, and then today was 2 hours, so it's working quite hard. What did you think of the set, Dad?
Yeah, I was struggling today, but all the hundreds, we've done 600s, mixture of fast and easy, and then 2 sets of 650s, fast and easy, and then 25s, 2 sets. And it was a long session for me, twice as long as I normally do, but really enjoyed it. Feel great afterwards.
So yeah, all around good morning. Hope you enjoyed this more casual vlog. I will be reviewing the Arena Cobra Ultra Swipes next weekend, so stay tuned for that video. Definitely subscribe. I know quite a few are anxious for that one and highly anticipating it, so we'll be doing that soon. In the meantime, like the video, please comment any thoughts, and yeah, subscribe. It goes a long way. Cheers guys, see you later.